Hello, welcome back to Five Things USA edition with my fabulous co-host, Jill Dvorak, live from, actually, it's New York, right?
I'm in Washington, D.C. today. I didn't have to travel today. Yes. Or Alexandria, Virginia, but, it's all nearby in this area of the country.
I think, well, with Washington, D.C., let's roll credits, as they say in the industry. Right, for those who've never tuned in before and it's your first time, maybe you're one of the 70,000 returning retail community that we have across all of our platforms. Welcome, welcome. My name's Alex. I help people who sell to retailers maintain their authority in retail. And my fabulous co-host, Jill.
Great to be here. Thank you so much, Alex.
Jill is the SVP of Content at NRF, although she won't want to tell you that. She's far too modest and humble for that. We've got 5 fabulous stories, and we're going to start with you, Jill, with Target.
Awesome. Let's start. So Target, an incredible retail brand that has gone up and down this year and lots of headlines. New CEO coming in at the end of February, Michael Fidelki. What we see here is Target's going back to some of their roots. A lot of you will probably remember these incredible fashion collabs that they've had through, late 90s, early aughts, and into the early teens. They kind of petered out and now they're back. And this is a really interesting one. Woolrich is a brand from the early 1800s, started in the US, manufactured in Pennsylvania. And with all the international turmoil going on, it's really interesting and honestly great to see that there was a really strong American brand. It's been around, you do the math, 200 plus, almost 200 years. And they do a lot of housewares and woolen and woven, perfect for the season, perfect for kind of that cozy feeling. And, they're still manufacturing out of the US. So it's really, really nice to see. Their drops had in the past pulled their site down. There was so much traffic. So we'll see come, next week, well, a couple days from now, if they're ready to go with this one.
I'll try and hunt out. We created a like how families do like their yearly Christmas card, and it's like a little gift. Well, sorry, not everyone does it. We do a little gift. So one year, that little red and black thing, I bought everyone in the family that shirt. I'm gonna hunt it out the video and put it.
Wow. I don't even be on your list. Okay, well, now you know where to buy it. But I mean, it's a venerated brand. It has a lot of history. I mean, even when I was a buyer at National Geographic, we worked with this company. It's known for quality. It's known for warmth. It's the materials are locally. It's a great partnership. We're really excited to see it elevated with Target.
Yeah, 100%. I'm looking forward to that. Staying with, fashion on the other side, beauty. Ulta Beauty have just released a feature within its own app. And I don't know if this is a sign of things to come, because you are giving so much of your data away as a retailer to the AI providers or the social media platforms. And so what can you do to maintain that? Ulta's launching a whole bespoke, curated within their app experience for their users that ultimately is limited to the number of marketplace partners that can join. So I think they've joined with
about 100 with Mirakl. Yeah.
Mirakl's the tech brand that's helping them achieve this. It's only, as I was saying, it's invite only, keep standards high, a coherent platform that runs on the ground. So it arrives without turning the experience into like a bazaar or, what we've seen in some other online platforms where it's just hundreds of products that have nothing to do with what you're looking for. And it's curated. And, when you're buying beauty, that's what you want. You want something ultimately for you. So I think it's a fantastic move. And, Mirakl seem to be going from strength to strength.
Yes.
Staying with partnerships and AI in a sense. Walmart, which both of us sort of picked this up, which was interesting. They're, and again, not a plug, but, in someone's book who was written a couple of years, he spoke about, talking about myself in the third person, an app.
This fantastic author named Alex. Tell me more.
Well, basically what I was saying is the fracture of society will go in 2 parts. We'll have the rich and the people that are affluent still there. And then we'll have this massive cohort of workers, people that potentially are struggling or have limitations. And then in the middle will be an AI agent. And in that agent, that you go there, that will help you with your weekly menu. It will listen to what you want and give you. Hey, Walmart have just released that. So 2 years on from the book, Walmart have just partnered with OpenAI, which means that if you've got to prepare a meal for 4, and then, 2 people are vegetarians, the API will call out to Walmart, will bring that menu to you, and then you can go off to your local Walmart and Sam's Club. So I have to include Sam's Club.
Yeah.
Which is, a sign of the future, and it's available today. So again, Walmart, this is the type of innovation you would expect to see at one of the massive tech vendors. Walmart's doing it right now for its customers. So I think it's phenomenal experience.
I know. It's funny. Every time Walmart comes out with something, I'm like, oh, that just makes so much sense. How did we not have that? And every time, they are big enough to build in-house, right? There's always the conversation that we have with all of our members of build versus buy or rent. Almost never is the answer build in-house. But for Walmart, but look, they're also not recreating OpenAI. They are partnering with the one that gets the biggest traffic right now. So they're making a bet not only on their customers wanting this, they're making a bet on who their partner is. So it's amazing. I can't wait to try it. I can get launches in a couple weeks, but I will be one of the first ones there. And total side note for anyone listening, if you have not tried Walmart fashion, please do. It is honestly, Denise
was a guest at NRF, wasn't she?
Oh, yeah, she's coming this January. I just posted.
She's phenomenal. What's the lady's name?
Denise and Candela. She have truly revolutionized. It's not been overnight. It's a couple years, but I told them yesterday, I said, I am a shopper now, not just because of the price, but because of the quality of the price. And you can test into trends, which, I'm getting on the older side of trying out trends. So you can try them for a reasonable amount of money, a low amount of money. So anyway, but that's a big gem.
The teen, right? Their teen look.
Oh, the no boundaries, the the pre-assembly. The brands are unbelievable. Yeah.
Staying with fashion, and over to you.
Levi's, look at this. This was incredible news. Q3 sales numbers just came out last week, or actually 2 days ago, and their net sales were up 7%.
Yeah.
That is huge when you're thinking about the environment it's rising in the US right now. Both sales are kind of comping, if they're lucky right now, going into Q4. Denim is somewhat of a seasonal business, but going into Q4, this really strong numbers. The headline of this article specifically said Levi's could double its US store count.
Yeah.
Double. They have, let me find their number, right? They
460 Levi locations in America.
That's incredible. And, they're quite large internationally. But they also own the Docker. They just sold off the Dockers business, but they own a Beyond Yoga, which is, it's about 14 of those stores, much, much smaller. But Levi's has wholly owned. They have outlet stores, obviously online. And they did an incredible collab earlier this summer with none other than the Queen, Beyonce herself. So that obviously got them in the headlines. But Levi's is doing really well under Michelle Goss's, leadership. And we just look for more. Comps were up, by the way, for direct-to-consumer sales for Levi's across all regions. So Americas, Europe, Asia, etc.
Okay. Moving on to Amazon developing AI. What's all this about?
Yeah, just every day there's a new AI headline, of course. But Amazon now just rolled out what's called the Quick Suite. I think they're calling it Quick for short. It's an agentic AI solution that was developed by their AWS team. It's for employees of Amazon, but it's also going to be really kind of a B2B play where you can connect into all of their other kind of APIs, and it can help kind of speed things along. So it's more of the B2B play rather than direct to the consumer. But look, Amazon and Walmart are constantly jockeying for, the number one position. And this is a way that Amazon is trying to make it easier for some of their sellers and some of their partners.
That's fantastic. Just if you did want to read more about this, the Levi story is on Retail Dive, and the Amazon story is on CSA Business of Retail, just in case you're watching this and you can't read who's got the article. So please feel free to go and read on their websites a little bit more about that. So we did a phenomenal job, Jill. We're getting so good at this. Under 10 minutes almost.
I love it. I love it. And listeners, thank you so much. We hope we educated and entertained you. We certainly educated and entertained ourselves. So
if we've done nothing else. And I like, as I love to say, on that bombshell, Jill, until we meet again, thank you so much.
Thank you, Alex. This was fun.